Hello. Hello. Guess who's hiding behind a big pile of books? It's me, Amanda. First of all, for those of you who are subscribed to my channel, I want to say thank you. I have not posted a video in a really long time. And the reason for that is I kind of lost track of why I was doing this. And I didn't want to just be putting out content that I didn't believe in or that I didn't support or that didn't matter. Because if I don't believe in it, how am I supposed to get you on board, or why should you care about it, right? So kind of all winter I've taken the things that I was working on and just sort of like gone into hibernation mode and really sat with this intention of like, what do I want this to be? Do I even want to continue doing it? I know when I started, I had just quit my job and I was just going to go out there into the world and build a business and just see what was happening. And I still am doing that, but it's a lot of like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. I'm kind of all over the place, exploring and learning a lot, which is great. I'm also a full-time student, which is amazing, and it's taken up a lot of time, and yeah. So I'm back, and what I've decided is today is February 28th of 2019, and it's the last day of a month, which I love. I love using the last day of a month to sort of reflect and celebrate what was going right and figure out what I want the next month to be. And so what I would like to offer today is that I'm going to be here every day, every morning, with some inspiration and motivation that is getting me through. Because as some of you may know, I am a woman in recovery. I just celebrated 5 years sober. High five. High five. I had a friend who made a really silly joke about that, though. He's like, well, I don't know if you want a high five. It might set back your recovery. Har har. Yeah, so I was a 3-time heroin addict. I did meth. I did pretty much whatever you had. I was the biggest fan of opiates, and then it was alcohol that almost killed me. I started with alcohol when I was 16, and I had quit heroin about 2 years before I quit drinking, and it was the booze that really almost took me out. But I'm sober today, and so that's the main focus of my message, I guess. One of the things I think about a lot is back when I was using, I didn't know anybody who was sober, and I didn't think that living a sober life could possibly be fun or good. I was always afraid that I would like want to be drunk or high the whole time, and I thought that sounded like misery. So one of my messages and purposes for being here, I think, is to let you know that if you're someone who is thinking about getting sober or is in recovery currently and struggling or not, you don't have to be struggling to get something out of this, but if you're someone who relates to that in any way or knows someone who does, I just want to be a voice of like, it fucking kicks ass over on this side of it. It is better sober. It is way more fun. My life is amazing and full and huge and better than I ever dreamed. So I always think that maybe I would have gotten sober sooner if I had known that there was all this to look forward to. So I just want to put that out there. And then this takes a lot of work. Getting to 5 years wasn't easy, and I didn't do it alone, and I rely a lot on, this is just a small stack that I just picked in like 3 seconds to show on this video. So I do a lot of morning routine stuff. I write every morning. I learn a lot from a lot of different thinkers and inspirational texts and teachers and things like that. And so I figure, why sit on all of this if I could be sharing it? Because it's helped me a lot. And if there's any chance that I can put the word out about these amazing authors or people who are helping me or thoughts or ideas that are helping me, why not get them out into the world and see if they help you guys as well? And then I also hope this will become a place where you post in the comments stuff that's getting you through, stuff that's helping you out. You don't have to be in recovery to get something from this. I think we can all use a boost, especially when we're starting our days, especially if we're doing hard stuff like starting a business or going back to school or, all those things that I've kind of talked about in the past of like setting really huge goals and going for them, and how do we do that? So just a little teaser, some of the things, they're going to be, it's kind of across the board. I don't subscribe to any one religion. I do consider myself spiritual. There's going to be some, so like I'm really big on mindfulness and meditation. I think these look backwards to you guys. I apologize for that. I'll figure that out. I'll get better at this video stuff as I go. So there's this book by Jan Chosen Bayes, Mindfulness on the Go. It's got these little cool techniques that you can do throughout the day to practice mindfulness. I've got a 24 hours a day Hazelden text. For those of you in the recovery community, you're probably familiar with that. That's got some nice little thoughts and prayers and what have yous for the day. I love Marianne Williamson. We're going to be talking about A Course in Miracles and Return to Love and all that rad shit. Jen Sincero, she's one of my heroes. She wrote How to Be a Badass, and this is her most recent book, You Are a Badass Every Day, Every Day. So there's some cool stuff in there. I found this one in one of those little free libraries. You know, the ones they're like, I call them a library on a stick. They're all over the neighborhood. I had not heard of this person before, but I'm so glad I picked up this book because she's amazing. It's called How to Be Interesting in 10 Simple Steps, so we'll look through that together. Cheryl Strayed, she wrote Wild, and she also wrote this little book called Brave Enough, and it has tiny little, let's pick one together. Here we go. Art isn't anecdote, it's the consciousness we bring to bear on our lives. Okay, there's lots of cool stuff in there. I'm really big on abundance and law of attraction and money stuff and how to bring more of it into our lives. And so I like this classic, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I might break into that a little bit as we go. Ooh, here's another one. This was a gift last Christmas from my neighbor. 1001 Ways to Confidence. There's all kinds of little things in there about confidence. Create your art career. This is cool because she has a lot of guided meditations and visualizations in it, which I love. And yeah, I'm over that starving artist thing, so we're going to talk a lot about art and making money while we make art and make a positive impact in the world and add value, and we deserve to be compensated for our efforts, so talking about that. Here's something that I have not read all the way through, but I am reading it, and it's cool. A Woman's Way Through the 12 Steps. Because it's different for women. That book is great, the big book, if you're familiar with 12-step recovery or AA. But it's written in this really old-timey language, and it can be problematic for a lot of people, and it has been problematic for me, where it talks about men, and, you know, it's very, it's from back in the day. And, anyways, A Woman's Way Through the 12 Steps is a nice perspective. And then I love this book. This is such a sweet book. Simple Abundance. It's a day book of comfort and joy. And it's got a daily meditation slash reflection. So yeah, I am just going to I am a collector of this sort of stuff, and I love it, and I'm just going to share a little tidbit with you every day. And my goal is to keep the videos around 4 minutes or less. So they'll hopefully just be a really quick thing you can check out if you want to. Really take what works for you and leave what doesn't. And share these with someone in your life who could use a little boost. And if you don't get anything from it, you could at least get what not to do if you want to start your own vlog. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to start this project. I'm excited to join you every day with some badass motivation. I don't know if you ever watch Metalocalypse, but there's this character, Nathan Explosion. He's like, I love being motivated. I love being motivated. So that's me. I'm going to share it with you. Have a great day. Get out there and kick ass. Okay, bye.